Hello and welcome. In this video, I will demonstrate how to use linear programming in Excel. So this is an example. In this example, we have two products. One is Jordana, the other is Deercrest. We also have two departments, fabrication department and finishing department. The description said, for fabrication department, we have 12 workers. Each work 7 hours a day. Okay, so it is supposed 1 week have 5 working days. Fabrication hours is 12 multiplied by 7. For finishing hours, finishing department has 3 workers, 7 hours per shift. So for finishing, it is 3 times 7. Okay. And for Jordana product, you need 3 hours fabrication and 1 hour in labor. Oops. Where's my Excel? So 3.5 hour fabrication and 1 hour in labor. Okay. And for Deercrest, you need 4 hours in labor and 4 hours fabrication, 1.5 hour in labor. So 4 and 1.5 here. Okay. When you sell the product, you make $50 on Jordana and $65 on Deercrest. So you type in the profit contribution 50 and 65. The market mix said here, number of Jordana must be at least, so number of Deercrest greater equal to 2 times number of Jordana. So I'm going to type in -2 and 1. But to be consistent with this side here, I will change this to 2 and -1, and then change this smaller equal to, so that I just need to enter one formula apply to 3 situations. Okay. So we already set up for the solver. The question is, how many units for Jordana should I produce? How many units for Deercrest? So that I maximum profit. Okay. So first, you need to write down the profit function. It is equal to sum product. This array and this array. And next, you are going to say, what is the total hours for fabrication department? Sum product. In this situation, you want to copy down the formula later on. So you need to change to absolute cell reference. $B, $5, and $C. $5, okay. And then this array. Now you can copy down the formula, double click the file handle, okay. So everything is all set up. You go to data and the menu bar, and then click data analysis. Where is my data analysis? Yeah, here. After that, you click not data analysis, sorry. We are going to use solver, okay? Data, then click solver. In this dialog box, you set objective cell is a quick cell D6. Okay, you want to maximum profit by changing the cell B5 to C5. For these conditions, I will delete because it's from my previous questions. So now I will add constraints. So left-hand side, smaller equal to right-hand side. So I select 3 numbers together. Okay, I click OK button, make sure it is non-negative, and make sure simple LP is selected. Then click Solve, and select Answer Report, Sensitivity Report, Limit Report, and click OK button. Okay. So this is the optimal point for number of products you should produce. Okay. So if you take a look at the answer report, there are some concepts, something like the slank. Why the slank is 23.625? Because remember in fabrication department, total number of hours is 84, but we only used 60.375. There are some hours available. So this is 23 is the result of 84 minus 60.375. Okay. And sensitivity report give you some concept about reduced cost and also the shadow price. Shadow price means when you change 1 unit on the right-hand side, what changes for the objective function. Okay. So this is this question. And the second question asks you, instead of the profit 65, you want to change this to 75. So the question is what happened? So again, I'm going to change this to positive 2, negative 1, and smaller equal to. And then I repeat myself, do the sum product. B5, C5, then B7, C7. This is the objective function. Constraint is sum product. This array, and then this one again. Because I want to copy down the formula, I need to change to absolute cell reference. So it is $B, $5, and then $C. $5. If you are using Windows computer, you can press F4 button to get absolute cell reference. And then I use file handle to drag it down. After that, I repeat myself, go to data, then solve. Objective function is D7 to maximum by changing cell B5, C5, and the constraint is D10 to D11, D10. So I did better to delete the constraints. So I want to make sure it's correct. The constraint is this or add. So left-hand side, smaller equal to right-hand side. That is the constraint. Click OK button. Okay, and then click solve. Okay, and you have this result. Okay, you can produce answer report, sensitivity report, and limit report as well. Okay. So this is a worksheet 2. If you change the profit, unit profit for decreased, okay, what happened was the optimal solution has been changed. The objective function, the total profit has also been changed. And this one said, if you remove the constraints for number of hours put for each department, what happened, okay? So the only constraint you have is the market mix, okay? So let's do this. Objective function, sum product. And then change to, I haven't figured out a way to automatically add those dollar signs in the mark. So this is the objective function. Oh, what's happened? $B, I missed $5. So $B, $5. Actually, I don't need the absolute cell reference here, but it doesn't hurt to put the absolute reference because I do not need to copy down this formula. So anyway, this is the objective function. And the constraints for market mix, sum product. This array and this array. This time I don't change -2 to +2 because I don't need to be consistent with other constraints. This is the only constraints I have, okay? So now I'm good to go for the solver. Set objective function D7 to maximum by changing cell B5, C5. So now I'm going to delete the existing constraints, add only one constraint. So that is add the button. So left-hand side greater equal to right-hand side and click OK button. Okay, and then quick solve. Solve result. So I actually do not have the result here. So I'll double check. Should be have some wrong information here. Set objective D7 by changing cell. Subject to constraints D12 greater equal to 0. Okay, so this is this one. Next, last one. Some product. What is the last one? Let me pull out the. No, I just want to find an Word document to see what we are going to do in part D. Oh, last one. If you mistaked using the greater equal sign for fabrication constraints, found out what will happen, okay? So instead of smaller equal, you type in greater equal for fabrication constraints. This is this one here. So we are going to use this worksheet. Okay, so I'm going to here. Okay. So I will just reset all for the server. It looks like the server. I'm just going to increase. What happened to my server?